Forget all the life hacks like waking up early at 4 a.m., journaling, meditating, no FAP, and even saving for retirement. I've tried all of these, and for me, and for many guys, these hacks provide minimal results and are nothing more than distractions and a waste of your time, especially when compared to the life lessons that I'm about to tell you. In this video, I'll reveal the most effective life lessons from the most respected high-level men, and I'll provide a step-by-step plan so you can get real results. I researched for over 10 hours so that I could ensure that this 10-minute video included all of the most effective life lessons from the top guys. These are like cheat codes that can make you more masculine, be more successful in everything that you do, and put you on the right path to a better life. So let's get started. Control your urges. Porn, social media, and other addictive distractions like video games, they can cause hypersexualization, dopamine overload, they can lower your willpower, they can cause mental issues, cause physical issues, and they will even decrease your motivation and your drive. They will also waste valuable time that could be spent on better things. These vices almost sedate you into becoming a complacent, weak, emasculated male, living a life of quiet desperation, which is exactly what society wants you to be.
Well, that's Thoreau's quote, that most men live lives of quiet desperation. It's one of my favorite quotes ever because it's true. And I've been that guy. You're just in this world where you just can't wait to just run away.
Decide right now. Are you okay with being a weak loser who suffers through life? I'm serious. That could be your future if you don't change now. Trust me. I'm 54 years old, I'm strong, I'm masculine, I've built businesses, but I have plenty of old friends from school who are now fat, sick, weak, emasculated. They let their boss, their wife, and even their kids walk all over them. Or worse, they're now divorced, broke, addicted, and medicated. And they are all secretly miserable, sad males who were once physically and mentally strong men. These guys made the wrong decisions. They let distractions and bad habits get the better of them. If that kind of fate is not for you, you must eliminate these distractions from your life now. And then you must start replacing your bad habits with other more productive activities that you enjoy, like exercise, sports, hobbies, or even socializing. Number 2, surround yourself with like-minded, good men. The lone wolf might sound cool, but loners end up living difficult lives and often die early. You can achieve anything that you want if you have the right group of friends who will support and help steer you in the right direction. Having a good support group, whether they are friends or a team at work, can help you stay accountable, encourage you to keep going through tough times, and offer knowledge and feedback. And they can even lend you a hand when you need it. Ask any expert, and they will tell you that you are the average of the 5 people that you hang around with the most. So if your buddies are all losers, they will drag you down, and you will be a loser too. Friends, family, co-workers, it doesn't matter. Get rid of them if they are toxic and if they drag you down. It is important to start building a network of like-minded friends, preferably guys who are better than you, and make it a priority to see and talk to these guys regularly. You can even use online groups to get you started, and I'll leave a link in the description for some of the best groups that I know of. Number 3, work hard. Nothing replaces hard work. The more work you put in, the more you'll get back. It's as simple as that, with one exception. You need to make sure that the hard work that you do is leading to your goals. Do not work hard at something that has no future benefit for you. The guy that busts his balls working for someone else all his life, but then spends all his money at the bar or on useless shit, ends up with nothing in 50 years when he retires. There are plenty of ways to make your hard-earned money benefit you in the future. So, work hard, make money, learn about all the ways to make your money work for you to ensure that you live well in the future. This means that you should plan to start a business or that you should have some sort of investments. One last thing I'll tell you about working hard. The experts recommend that you remember to take a break at least one day a week and that you reward yourself for the hard work that you do. A break prevents burnout, and rewards will increase your motivation so that you can keep doing the hard work. Number 4, concentrate on one thing at a time. The more you have on your plate, the harder all of those things will be, and the chances are that you won't complete any of them. And the things that you do end up completing will probably be very low quality. Put everything aside to a later date except for the one thing that you've determined to be your highest priority and the thing that gets you to your goals the fastest. A tip from the experts is to set aside a certain amount of time each day to do the most important thing that you need to do, and give that one thing 100% of your focus, time, and effort. For any other things that you might want to do, set a time later in the day and then focus 100% on each one of those things. Number 5, stop chasing money and women. A wise man once said, "Don't make money or women your number one goal. Instead, focus on improving yourself, and the money, the success, and the girls will all come as a result of you being a better man." Being better means leveling up and constantly improving in all areas of your life. Later in the video, I'll let you in on one other reason why you should keep leveling up, and this one can be life-changing. 6, be strong mentally and physically. It's so easy to be lazy, but laziness will eventually make you weak, sick, and mentally ill. And although laziness is easy for you now, life will only get harder and you will pay the price for your laziness later in life. You need to work out and you need to exercise daily, and you need to do it properly. You should also try taking a martial arts class. You see, bigger, stronger guys and guys who can fight tend to be physically and mentally stronger than the average guy. If you're not eating healthy now and you're still putting shit in your body, you are going to pay for it. Later in the video, I'm going to reveal the one thing that will make getting stronger, staying motivated, being healthy, and improving your mental health so much easier. This one thing is an absolute must for every guy. Number 7, strive to be a real man. It's time to become a real man. You must strive to be a man who is reliable, trustworthy, honorable, capable, good at heart, and someone who sticks to your values and morals regardless of the consequences. You also need to grow a spine and some balls and stand up for your values. This type of man gets respect, is considered a high-value man, and he has a greater chance of success. The problem is that guys don't know how to be a real man anymore, and they don't know how to stay a real man. As Jordan Peterson says, young men are being encouraged to be naive, weak, and harmless, which is a very bad idea. But it's not just young men who are confused and struggling with how to be a man. Guys of all ages are now affected. How to be a real man is something that used to be easy and common sense. But there is a reason why it's no longer common sense, which I'll discuss later in the video. If you're not sure how to be a real modern man, I have a video about that you should watch, and the link is in the description. Number 8, keep your eyes open and be ready. This is one thing that not many experts talk about, but it's something I discovered long ago, and it's very important. Life will present plenty of opportunities to you, and you must be mindful of them, you must see them, and most of all, you need to be ready for them. Being ready for the opportunities means that you must continue to level up, so when the opportunity presents itself, you are capable of actually doing it. I didn't realize it until many, many years later, but when I was in my 20s and 30s, there were many opportunities that I missed out on that could have made me a millionaire. I know guys who took advantage of these opportunities back then and ended up selling their businesses for close to $1 billion. I even helped some of these guys get started. Unfortunately, at that time, I wasn't prepared for such opportunities, and I did nothing when I could have and when I should have. I realize now that the more capable you are, the more you level up, the more opportunities will present themselves. Recognizing opportunities and taking action on them can get you out of the 9-to-5 rat race and can drastically change and improve your life. The problem is that most men have been brainwashed to get good grades, go to college, get a good job, get married, have kids, and then retire. Guys, you have been trained or brainwashed to be nothing more than a worker. But any man can be better and any man can be successful. You just need to change your mindset. Unless you've had a great mentor or exceptional friends, most guys have never been taught to look for opportunities and then act on them. But you have options. You can be the guy who wakes up and goes to work every day for 50 years, who ends up miserable and living a life of quiet desperation. Or you can start looking for opportunities now, and you can learn to recognize good opportunities and then start taking advantage of them. Watch the many videos and articles on how to make money, what the best small businesses are to start or to invest in, how to escape the rat race, how to invest money for future wealth, or how to get ahead in life. There's so much information out there, there's no excuses. And you must continue to level up so when the opportunities do present themselves, you are capable of making them work. Number 9, guard the door to your mind. If there is one reason why men of all ages get confused and get stuck in life, it's this. People can and do become brainwashed. They become corrupted, they become beaten down, and weakened by what they allow in their heads. If you watch CNN, you start to think a certain way. But if you watch Fox News, you will start to think another way. Repetitive input will rewire your brain, and the media and society know this. They use proven methods to get people to think in certain ways, regardless of whether it's true or not. Brainwashing is real, guys, and it's happening every day. Expert and doctor of psychology, Orion Taraban, who, by the way, is not afraid to stand up for men and boys' rights, says that what's in your head was put there by other people, and the bulk of it is total garbage. He is an expert of psychology, and he is 100% correct. This type of brainwashing has serious and even deadly consequences for men. So, you must guard the door to your mind, and never allow bad information, propaganda, irrational logic, and weakness to enter your mind. You must not hang around other men or women who are brainwashed and stupid. You must cut out all mainstream media, and from now on, you must only follow and listen to intelligent men who are not afraid to ask questions, who stand up for common sense, and who are pro-men and pro-masculinity. There's something else that you should do, and that is to help prevent other men from becoming brainwashed. You do this by letting other guys know that there's alternatives to what society is pushing. You need to let them know that there are other wise men out there who will support them, who will provide them with the wisdom that they need to get through this. Guys, it is worth making the small effort to do this now because there is strength in numbers. We can fight this corrupt society by working together. That is why I made this channel. It takes 30 seconds or less to share, like, and subscribe to this channel and other channels that are working hard helping men just like you. And it will benefit you in the future. Number 10, testosterone. I mentioned the one thing that will make everything that you do much easier. That one thing is testosterone. As Andrew Huberman says, testosterone makes doing hard things easier. So, you must maintain high testosterone levels for strength, muscle mass, bone density, energy, sexuality, and even mental strength. It will even boost your motivation. Everything I talk about in this video will be easier for you if you have maximum levels of testosterone. Unfortunately, most men are low in testosterone for many reasons. To ensure that you have high testosterone, you should be doing all the things that naturally increase and maintain higher levels of testosterone. You should also get your testosterone checked. You can do this through kits that you can buy online. I'll leave a link in the description. And you must avoid all of the things that lower your testosterone, and there are lots of them. You can see how to do this in my next video here.